All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Altcoin Daily. Great to have you checking in today. I don't know about you guys, but I know not everybody thinks like me. I'm kind of optimistic, but I'm feeling pretty good about where we are in the 2018 cryptocurrency space, and I'm looking forward to not only the next few months, but especially the next few years in cryptocurrency, because I think it's going to get a whole lot bigger. I think it's going to get a whole lot better. It's going to be really exciting times. Anyways, and you guys know I'm not giving you financial advice. This is obviously, you make your own decisions. But my hope for you is when you tune into our channel, day by day, that not only is your portfolio becoming stronger, but also your investor's mindset is getting wiser. Because, I don't know, I want you guys to succeed. And if you want us to succeed here at Altcoin Daily, we invite you, hit the like button. It really does help us grow as a channel. If you appreciate the daily cryptocurrency content, hit the like button, and let's roll right into today's video. Because you guys know at Altcoin Daily, we like to keep things fresh. Sometimes we'll do the most recent cryptocurrency news. Sometimes we'll talk about investment strategy. We'll do deep dives, talk about how adoption is going to happen, all kinds of stuff. And then every once in a while, very rarely in fact, we'll do an ICO review. And we don't do a lot because it's my personal feeling that less is more. Obviously with ICOs there's an opportunity for huge gains, but there's also they can be risky, so less is more in my opinion. But that's exactly what we're doing today. We haven't done one in too long, and we're talking about W12. And this is a company that, tell you what, just hear me out. This company is the problem they're trying to solve in the cryptocurrency space is a huge pain point, in my opinion. So we'll get into that. But full disclosure, because something else we pride ourselves on here is full transparency. We're all about full transparency, and this is a paid ICO review. And just so you guys know how it usually works for us is when it seems lately that so many companies email us now about paid ICO reviews. It seems like one almost every day, it seems. But a lot of them aren't great. We don't want to just be some channels function on a lot of ICO reviews. We don't want to be like one of those. But we turn down obviously almost all of the ones that email us. And so we tell these companies too that just so you're just paying for our time. You're not paying for us to shill your product. But it turns out that since there's so many people that are hitting us up, then I get to choose which ones are the good ones. So I actually like W12. I think they got a lot of interesting stuff going for them. So although this is a paid review and my opinions are completely my own, I actually do like this company. But so we'll get into that. And so thank you W12 for providing us with this opportunity for talking about you when I normally probably wouldn't have. So let's get into it. Let's talk about, is W12 worth your time? The name, not too sexy, but we'll see if the company's sexy. And one of the first things I look for when I want to invest in a cryptocurrency in general, but especially ICOs, is this company legit? I don't want to get involved with a scam or anything. So is this company legit? And to the best of my knowledge, obviously, this is just a starting off point. This is just getting this company on your radar. Do your own research. But from what I've seen, these guys are very legit. And let me just tell you what I'm talking about here. So this is a couple pictures. This is their COO, I believe, and their leadership team in general. But these guys won first place at the World Blockchain Forum in New York. This is them at the World Blockchain Forum in New York. And also they got to the finals of ICO race in Switzerland, and they were chosen to be in the finals. They made it through over 140 ICO projects. Here's their COO again. So these guys have a lot of stuff going for them. They have a pretty high rating on ICO Tracker. And let's get into what I really want to talk about. As I said, they're solving a huge problem in the ICO market. So first, let me share with you this problem that they're trying to solve. And this is the kind of problem that everybody just kind of accepts to be the reality of the crypto space at the moment, in that there are hundreds or even thousands of ICO opportunities every year. And when you invest in an ICO, the hope is that obviously you want to invest in like a NEO or an EO, something where you can have major gains. And that's definitely a possibility. but the harsh reality of this cryptocurrency, and especially the ICO space. And please, if you've ever invested in an ICO before, if any of these problems ring true to you, let me know in the comments. The harsh reality is 9 out of 10 ICOs are going to fail, which means only 1 out of 10 succeed. Also, how about this? Most of the ICO projects, they don't even reach a point where their tokens get listed on exchanges. Some of them fail before they get on exchanges, and even sometimes when they do get on an exchange, then the price you bought it for at the discounted ICO level, it falls even below that. So, not to mention, it could turn out to be a scam, or even if you do your due diligence, over $1 billion got hacked and stolen last year from different funds. I mean, the bottom line, we are in the wild, wild west of cryptocurrency, and it really is a crapshoot out there. And I'm not trying to instill fear in you. We all know about these risks, and yes, getting into the right ICO can still give you huge rewards. But the thing is, the question is, how do you mitigate your risk? Well, W12, they are actually providing a solution to that. So check these guys out. And I don't know if I mentioned, I'm putting a link to their website in the description of this video. Please use that link. Please, click on the link, spend a few minutes on their site checking them out. That does help us out as a channel as well. But yes, so they're trying to, basically the problem they're trying to solve is a huge problem in the cryptocurrency space, just mitigating all that risk you get when you invest in an ICO. And so if you use the W12 platform, let me tell you what you can get. Where's a good graphic we can stop on? So if you use the W12 platform, it's basically solving. Let me show you what they say. So W12, it's an open sourced framework built on top of the Ethereum blockchain, making the execution of milestone-based smart contracts faster, cheaper, and transparent. We build smart contracts that release funds to projects only when they meet their specific milestones. This solution improves investor returns because it protects token buyers from 96% of ICOs that never make it. The execution of smart contracts is confirmed by 12 independent oracles on the W12 network. We are also building the same framework on top of other blockchains such as EOS and Cardano. W12 Solutions. They have milestone-based smart contracts, Oracle networks, utility token sale. Okay, so basically, if you use the W12 platform, if you're trying to invest in an ICO and you're an investor, and this ICO you invest in, if that project turns out to be a scam, with W12 you will get your money back. If you're an investor in an ICO and the ICO, you invested and it hits the exchanges and the price drops below the ICO price, within a certain time frame, you will get your money back. If you invest in an ICO using the W12 platform and the company fails to hit key milestones on its roadmap, you will get your money back. So what W12 is trying to do is give security and peace of mind in the space. And when it comes to ICOs, I definitely think this is a problem that needs to be solved. So what do you guys think about this? I mean, if it sounds too good to be true, it's really not. I mean, these guys recognize that there is a huge problem in the space and they want to provide the solution. And the fact is, there's many different problems in the cryptocurrency space at the moment. But just like how things, there were plenty of problems in the early internet days, but things got solved. In the next few years, we're going to see these problems get solved by companies such as W12. Now, the question is W12 going to be the company that succeeds in solving the problem? Well, you be the judge of that, but let me tell you how it works. So you are the token buyer, okay? And let's say you want to invest in an ICO project fund. So when you invest using the W12 platform, your tokens don't go directly to the project fund. They get held on the smart contract. And at the before you invest, you're going to see that the company has certain milestones, and only will the tokens go to the ICO if they hit those certain milestones. And if they don't, you're going to get your money back. Or if at any point you decide, you want to, you can get your money back. And the question is, who decides whether they hit these milestones or not? Well, there's a few different ways. Either you can do, one, each token buyer acts separately and independently to make a decision about the execution of the project milestones. or 12, I mean this is how they get the name W12, the execution of project milestones is confirmed by 12 independent oracles chosen randomly from the W12 network, or this last one, the execution of project milestones is confirmed by 51% vote by the project token buyers, and obviously the people with more tokens have a greater say in the vote. So this is the cool thing about this. I don't see W12 even being limited to ICOs. I can see these guys expanding to like other kinds of, crowdfunding or financing, like, Kickstarter or Indiegogo. I don't know if you guys have ever invested in a Kickstarter or anything before, but you invest and then you just hope, I guess, that, the people complete their roadmap and whatever they're trying to do with their Indiegogo or Kickstarter. But if they had something like W12 and they didn't live up to their milestone, you'd be able to get your money back. So let me answer a few questions you guys probably have. And obviously, I'm not going to be able to answer all your questions today. This is just, I'm putting this on your radar. And like I said, if you want to find out more about these guys, use the link in the description of this video and their white paper. I read it. It's extensive. It's easy to read, but very thorough. And if, by the way, if you're asking yourself, well, how exactly is this smart contract and stuff going to work? You can see detailed calculations in their white paper. But anyway, where is W12 at this current moment? Where in development are they? Well, their marketplace and blockchain are ready. Their smart contracts are being audited at the moment, and right now they have a working MVP, which is a minimum viable product. MVP, it's very similar to a working product. It's just, something companies do. They've released the MVP. They get people to test it out. They get feedback from people using the MVP. And then, with that feedback, they'll be ready for their full release coming up. And let me tell you about something else I like about W12. Where did I read this? I don't know where I read it. But something I really like about these guys is that the whole organization, leadership team, the advisors, the team, their tokens are locked up for 2 years, so they're not going to be able to just dump their tokens. And even early bird investors won't be able to dump their tokens with this project. So that really tells you they're in it for the long haul, in my opinion. And let's talk about the actual W12 token for a second. Where did I read this stuff? I don't know. Maybe I read it in the white paper. But if we talk about the actual W12 token, just so you know, W12, it's a utility token. The tokens are going to be used as payment for services on the W12 platform. The tokens allow users to buy the tokens of any ICO project listed on the W12 platform. The token is used for storage of funds raised by projects on the platform. So that means basically there'll be a growing demand for the W12 token, and the more money that's invested via the W12 platform, the more demand on the token there will be. So that's obviously the W12 token. It's going to function throughout the whole ecosystem, and as they get more successful, obviously the token will go up in value, is the key thing there. Oh yeah, this was the guy, the COO. This was the guy I showed you the picture of earlier. Here he is at the World Blockchain Forum, first place. Proud man. So what else should we talk about today? Here's the thing, guys. If you guys I invite you guys to just obviously find out more about this company. Check out their white paper. They really do have a lot of green flags going for them. And if you use the link in the description of this video to get involved with the token sale, if you use the link in the description of this video, you want to get involved in the token sale, you'll actually get an additional 3% discount. They're giving to just Altcoin Daily community members, I guess. So that's pretty cool. And apparently there's a referral program also if you wanted to get involved, and there's a referral program for inviting your friends. I'm not interested in that for this channel because I don't want to just shill referral stuff all day. But yeah, like I said, I think this is a pretty interesting company. You should definitely check them out. And let me know in the comments what you think. This is actually, something that I think could have a successful future. We'll see. Interesting stuff. All right. See you tomorrow. Main advantages.